Hello everyone, this is now video 16 of the question and answer series. This one's quite a nice question. It's about songs that maybe you should know and things like that. So the question is, can there be considered anything like a music canon? A list of songs that any respectable player should master and be ready to play on command. So with this one, I guess it depends on location. So here in the UK, we've got audiences that really like certain songs. The best one I think I can give an example of is Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Gets absolutely everybody up and singing. And then there's also songs that we joke about in the music community. Wonderwall by Oasis. A lot of people say the phrase, can you play Wonderwall? When people say, have you got any requests? And nobody wants to play Wonderwall, really, is the general gist of it. So, yeah, and then there's of course other songs, ABBA, Beatles, Beach Boys, Queen, Billy Joel, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran. I could go on forever, so I'm just going to stop there. And in general, bands that have like a mix of eras, it's really good because it can please all audience members. There's always going to be a song that somebody in the audience likes, and that's great. That's what we want to really have. Obviously, this is talking about cover bands that are more like party bands, I guess is another word we'd throw in there, that do a range of things. There are also cover bands that actually are just more sort of genre specific or style specific or era specific. There's like 60s bands, 70s bands, etc. And these aren't tribute bands. They're not the same as tribute bands because they still cover a different array of artists within those styles, if you like. Some of them lean closer to other ones, perhaps, but they mix it up a bit at least. So, yeah, that's just speaking really about cover party bands that do a range of things. But yeah, out there actually is, if you want to do your own research with this, I'll just on a quick Google found that there's quite a lot of forums and web pages that contain should know songs for bands, but I wouldn't sort of take it as gospel, really. I wouldn't say that every musician should know and play these 50 songs or whatever, because that doesn't make you unique as a musician. You want to be unique. You want to have some uniqueness about you. So, but there are some crowd pleasers out there that are probably worth learning. Now, to avoid sounding like everyone else, all the other musicians out there, if you can put your slight own spin on the song while still making it recognisable, that's a good way of doing that. One of my good friends is mostly a country artist, actually. And he does some covers in his gigs because he does his own originals, and he likes to do covers because, and most of these covers are quite sort of country-based, but he often does songs that are sort of more well-known to everyone. And one day I was listening at this gig and I was like, oh, I quite like this song. Oh, the lyrics sound familiar. And it was Mr. Brightside by The Killers, but in a much more chilled out way that it took me a good minute into the piece to really actually realise what was actually being played. So by slowing it down, speeding it up, doing it more chilled out, or adding a bit more to it, can give that illusion of originality. Well, it is actually originality, it's not just an illusion, but you're still pleasing the crowd with the song that they all know and they will find familiar. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Cheers, bye.